When you initially see these two charts, which of these traders would you assume was trading better? Now, off the bat, you may be wired to pick the one that has the most indicators on it. Looks can be deceiving, and in trading, sometimes less is more. Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Foxtel Digital coming to you again with Webull Stocks. And in this video, we're gonna be talking about a topic that I know a lot of investors are interested in. How many indicators do you really need on your charts to trade efficiently? So the magic is gonna come in finding the right balance and using indicators to make your strategy work, but not having so many that you're overwhelmed. Knowing this information can be gold for those of you who do use indicators as part of your trading. For the record, I know that there's a sector of traders who don't use indicators at all. You know, they tend to focus primarily on time, pure price action, and volume. And I respect your method, I do. But still, this video is specifically addressed to answering this question about trading indicators. I just wanted to say that, please keep that out of my comments. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. Did you know that according to a study on trading efficiency, investors who use an optimal number of 3 to 5 indicators significantly outperformed those who used either more than 5 or less than 3 indicators on their stock charts? When you're using too many indicators, that could cause you to go into information overload, or as I like to call it, analysis paralysis. And that's pretty much when you get so much opposing information from your charts that it's hard for you to make a decision or even act on it. On the opposite, if you're not using enough, or more importantly, the right indicators, this is specifically if you tend to only use 1 or maybe 2 indicators. This is just going to be a brief. There's basically 4 main categories of trading indicators that you're going to find. And so you really want to know this information when you're picking and choosing indicators to use. Make sure that you check out this video that we just posted on all of these categories of indicators. So we go into it in depth. Pause this video here, go and watch it, and then come back. Okay, so you have trend indicators, momentum indicators, volatility indicators, and volume indicators. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you check out this video if you want a deeper explanation of each one of these categories and the different indicators in each one of them. You really want to choose the indicators that you used based on either your positions, your strategy, and also the time frame. And so when I say time frame, so for traders who are focused more on intraday or short-term day trading, indicators like the stochastic oscillators or MACD and EMA can definitely be good for quick entry and exit signals. For swing or long-term position traders, indicators like the 200-day, 50, 100, 200-day moving averages, or even the Ichimoku cloud, that can definitely give you more insight into the market's direction and the overall strength of that trend. Of course, that's not all of them, that's just a couple, but it's just an idea of how we're going to go about looking at this. In the last part of this video, I want to look at a few specific trading strategies and pair them with different indicators that you can use if you were to use these strategies. These can be tailored according to your unique trading style and goals. The first one is the crossover strategy. The crossover strategy, this is pretty much going to be a strategy that's going to refer to the crossing of 2 moving averages. One is going to show a slower period and one is going to be shorter. For example, we have 5 and 10. You can use 5 and 10, 9 and 21, 20 and 50, 50 and 100, 50 and 200, whatever you decide to use. The thing that you want to see here is when the faster or the shorter crosses above the slower one, then that's going to be a bullish signal. And when the shorter one crosses below the longer one, then that's going to be bearish. Okay, so if this crossover strategy is what we were using for our trades, a few different indicators that we can use. One obviously is going to be the moving averages. Okay, other indicators that you can use, the relative strength index, or the RSI, and that's going to kind of help you overbought or oversold conditions. And then lastly, you can look at volume. If I'm looking at a crossover, volume is really going to help validate the strength of that movement. Actually, I have a video that breaks down that strategy as well. So if you want to check out that video, make sure you get into that the crossovers. Let's go to a different chart. Okay, and let's say that you were trading a breakout strategy. So when you have a breakout, that's basically going to be when a price moves above a resistance level or below a support level. Seeing higher volume is really going to be helpful. These breakouts. I actually have a video that breaks down breakouts a little bit more, so make sure you check out that video below if you were just more interested in this particular strategy. For indicators that you can use for the breakout strategy, volume here, like we mentioned before. So also, I forgot to mention the Bollinger Bands. So if I'm looking for a bullish breakout, I definitely would want to see the price trading above the center line. If you're looking for a breakout, whether it's bullish or bearish, you want to see an increase in those volume bars. We just want to see more bars. No JT.
No bars.
Next, let's say that we were looking for a pullback strategy. So a pullback is basically going to be a temporary reversal in a dominating trend. And a lot of times we usually say a pullback is going to be a move at least below 20% from, that recent peak. So if we have this high here and it dropped down, somewhere within 20% or at least to a previous support or resistance area, those are things that we can look for. Indicators that would be helpful for a pullback strategy, the stochastic oscillator, because that's going to help you see overbought and oversold conditions, kind of similar to the RSI. Really, you can use Fibonacci retracement, and that can really help you kind of identify potential reversal levels. A lot of people use the Fibonacci, and we really need to get more into that on the channel. And also for the pullback strategy, another indicator that I want to use is the super trend. Either use the super trend or the moving averages. For this one, I'm going to use the super trend. I really like the super trend indicator. So I also have a video on that if you're interested in getting more into that super trend. So this is just, a ballpark, round the way thought process of how you can utilize indicators. I really feel like the first step is understanding the 4 categories or the different types of indicators. Just having a basic understanding of what each one does and the signals to look for. Then it moves into your actual strategy, so you can decide what information is more important for that strategy so that you can put those on your charts somewhere between, I say 3 to 4. And remember, no indicator is going to be perfect. When you start combining them together, then that can kind of help give you a more comprehensive perspective to really what's going on. The right combination of indicators is definitely going to depend on your strategy and your trading style. Always, always, always remember to do a back test on your trading strategy. And when I say back test, that means you could literally just go to a software like Thinkorswim, use these indicators, get into a position based off of the signals, move forward 10 days, 20 days, and see how that stock actually performed based off of those signals that you were looking into.
Several days later.
Okay, so definitely back test before you do any live trading. Aim somewhere from 3 non-redundant indicators. That's going to be a good starting point, okay? All right, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please make sure that you click that thumbs up button. It really helps the channel. Also subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video for you guys. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.